What's up, nail friends? In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Luminary Nail Systems gel manicure. I'm going to be filing down her past set, fixing a broken nail, creating a new extension using Luminary, and then I'm going to build the nail up using Luminary Nail Systems color of the month, which is the color called Love, and it is 10% off with code LOVE10. So you can get the starter kit right here, which comes with the 10 milliliters of Love, 10 milliliters of Empower, and 5-gram sealed jar of Love. Here is it opened and stirring. It's a beautiful color, perfect for the month of February. You can also get it in a Diamond Pro kit, which comes with the 10 milliliters of Love, the 10 milliliters of top coat, a primer. It comes with a 30 milliliters of the same color Love that you can refill your jar with. A jar, a squeeze cap, and a sticker. So if you guys are interested in this video, just keep watching. Okay, to start, this was her past set. It was the color Growth with some chrome on top. It was actually her wedding nails. So now I'm coming in, I'm filing them down. I'm using the Luminary Nail Systems Black Diamond Carbide bit. And I'm just going down the nail and then across the nail, and then I'm just going to do this to debulk the nail. While I was doing this, I then decided to switch the bit in a sec here. I'll show you guys to a bit of a stronger grit in order to file more of the color off. I normally don't file a lot of my Luminary off. I normally just leave the color and fill it in, but I'm switching the color this time. So if I was sticking with Growth, I really wouldn't file much off. I would just file it down and then prep the nail and go in with the same color. But because I'm switching the color and I wanted it to be Love, I have to file this down a little bit more than I normally would. So I switched here to a different bit. This bit I got from Get Buff Nails. I'm using this to first shorten the nails. They're getting quite long, and she broke one on her other hand, which they are her real nails under here. She's very blessed with beautiful long nail beds. So I'm just using this to shorten the nails and to file down more of that color to get it right down thin so we can reapply a new color on that. So I'm going to do that on all the nails before prep. This video is going to be long and detailed, so I did just cut a little bit out. I don't want this video to be insanely long for you guys. It's already at 18 minutes. Okay, so now I'm just taking a hand file and I'm just filing the sidewalls and the tip. You don't really need to do this yet, but this is just my steps, showing you guys all the steps I take. File down thin, then hand file. Then we're going to go in and do some prep. So I'm going to be using my Luminary Nail Systems Cuticle Tool to push the skin back. This tool is great because it's kind of got like a little lip that gets right under there and kind of lifts up the skin, which makes it a little bit easier for removing the skin there. So now I'm using this bit. I also got this bit from Get Buff Nails. I really like it for prep. It's great. It's super gentle too. So I have it going on my regular forward, and I'm going down her left side first. I'm using this bit to remove the skin that's there and also the shine. So then I reversed my bit and now I'm going down her right side. Just kind of mostly focus it on her cuticle skin area. Then I'm switching to a flame bit. We sell these on the Nail Throne under the Luminary Nail Systems Essentials. And this is just to also help get that skin at the cuticle area. So I went down again one side, switched it, and reversed it down the other side. Just helps get all the skin. Then after all those bits are used, I switched to this one where I go around the cuticle area with it, and it just kind of moves the skin out of the way and kind of buffs it. So any little bits that need to come up, this will help get that. So that's why I like to use this bit. And I move back to a hand file to file over the nails to kind of even them out for application. So now we can get into application. So first though, I'm going to cleanse the nails because you want to make sure that there's no dust on the nails or around the nails or anything. So I'm just using a lint-free wipe and some isopropyl alcohol. So at this point, you would normally put your primer on, but because she has a broken nail, I'm not going to prime any of her nails except the nail I'm fixing, and that's because I'm going to sculpt this nail and then I'm going to file it, and you don't want any dust getting stuck to your primer, so only prime the one nail. So first I'm applying my form, then I'm going to apply my commit primer on the full nail, just the one nail that I'm working on. So to build the nail up, I'm going to be using Luminary Nail System Presence, which is the white in the system. And then I'm going to be using a gel brush from Glitterbels that come in a pack of 6. So I'm just picking up a little bit of that. I'm going along where the natural nail meets the form. First, I'm just applying that product, and then I'm going to actually create my shape. So I'm going back into the product, picking up some more, and then I'm using my brush to jiggle the product around in order to make kind of a square shape. So I'm going to pinch this after it's been cured as well, so it doesn't have to be completely perfect. It might appear a little bit flat, but I will create a C curve with a little bit of a pinch. So once I've done that, I wiped off my brush and I'm just going in, wiping the sides and the tip to make it a perfect square before curing this. So now she went into the light, fully cured that, came out, and then I'm just again applying more product just so it doesn't have that little ledge that was right there. So I want to make sure that this is built fully up, just make it a little bit easier. So once I got that built up, she gave that a full cure again, and now I'm just going in with a pinching tool and pinching that nail just so it can match her other nails. So her thumb was broken too, and I fixed that as well. So I closed all my products so there's no open products, and then we can file this nail. So I cleansed it, and now I'm going in and just shaping the sidewalls. Then I will do the tip, and then I'll go over the whole thing to try to make it nice and even and smooth. Now that those nails are fixed, now we can go in and build the color up. So now I'm going into my commit primer, and now we can prime the first hand. So now that her nails are fully done, we won't get dust on anything. So after I've primed the nails, I'm going in, I am stirring up my 5-gram jar, and then I am cleaning off my 10-gram jar brush and going into a tiny bit of that product, just taking a super thin layer over this whole nail. And I'm doing that on all the nails, so I'm not curing in between. So this is just my super, super thin base layer. After I've got my thin base coat done on the first hand, I go to her other hand. So that hand is curing, and now I'm just pushing the skin back again. That just makes it easier to get a closer application, so it's nice and seamless. So I've already used my commit primer, and now I'm going in and applying my thin base coat of Love on her right hand now as well. I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys how I do everything, even with both hands, even if the steps are the same, just so you guys know how I do each step. So after her right hand is curing in the lamp, I'm back to her left hand, I've pushed back the skin, the base coat layer is on, and now we can build the color up. So what I do is I put a really thin layer of Love. So this is my slip layer. So this is a wet layer. It just stays like that. I do not cure this. I'm dipping into my jar, my 5-gram jar, and picking up a dollop of Love, and now I'm going right at the cuticle area. I'm letting that kind of melt into place. If you pull the finger on a downward motion, you get that gravity helping you with your product going down the nail. Then I'm going from left to right, and I'm just pulling carefully that product down the nail to try to build this up just so it's not a super thin flat nail, and that way you'll have that strength that'll help your client go for 4 weeks or whatever they want to wear it. So after I've applied that down, now I'm dipping into my product with my gel brush, and I'm just moving this product around on the nail to make it as even as I can so that I have minimal finish filing. So I gave that a full cure, and I'm going in, and now I'm repeating that process on her other hand. So while the one hand is curing, now I'm working on the other hand. So one hand is being done at all times. So now I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm doing my super thin slip layer after pushing the cuticle skin back, and then we can build this up. Going into my jar, picking up a dollop of product. I'm spin my brush around so that the bead goes underneath, and then I am placing it on the nail near the cuticle area, and then working it down the nail with jiggling motions, going left to right, just trying to get the full coverage. And then again, once I get this down to the very tip, I'll switch to my gel brush and work on making this really even. So now I'm going in with my gel brush, trying to get it really even at the sides here, switching sides. And then I'm going to do that right in the center as well to make sure I have a little apex. That way they'll be nice and strong. When I'm happy with that, she gave that a cure. And then we're switching again to the first hand we were working on, and now I'm working on her ring finger. So I'm going to pull the skin back with my fingers. I've already pushed the skin back with the Cuticle Tool, and now I'm going to apply my slip layer. To get in close to the sidewalls, use your fingers to pull the skin back just so no product seeps into her sidewalls, but just helps you get full coverage of that nail by pulling that skin back. Finger bent downward to help the product go down the nail, and then jiggling the brush from left to right until you get that full coverage. Then switch to the gel brush and even everything out. And then I repeat this on all her nails. I'm not going to show you guys that because it's exactly the same. So after I have applied that on all the nails, they've been fully cured, and we can get started with the next step. Okay, so all her nails have been done, and here is how they look. So what you could do at this point is file the sidewalls and the free edge and just go on in with top coat, and they're done. But I am going to file these nails, fully finish file these, and then I'm going to go in with some gel polish. I'm just using a hand file for finish filing. I don't really do a lot of finish filing with Luminary because you really don't need to finish file with Luminary if you apply properly, but I just like to make sure it's nice and even before I'm going in with my gel. So that's what I'm doing here. Just filing the sidewalls, going over the nail, try to make it nice and even. Careful around the cuticle area. Keep a little bit of space around that cuticle area when you're going around it, just so you don't irritate the skin with your file. And look at your nail from all different angles to make sure there's no spots that are higher than any other spots. And then just keep doing that on all the nail. After finish filing, I went ahead and cleansed all these nails, and then I'm just going to go in with the Glitterbels Shattered Gold Polish. This is basically just gold flakes in gel, so it's really nice. I'm going to put this over top of that love color just to give this nail something exciting going on. So these are super thin little flakes, so they don't stick up a lot or anything, but you're still going to want to kind of maneuver them around the nail so that you don't have any big chunky spots that kind of stick up. So here I'm just doing one swipe over the nail, and then I'm using the brush that the bottle comes with to kind of move the flakes around and make sure they're nice and flat and there's no pieces that are going to stick up and be annoying. So if you do have any pieces that stick up a lot, you can just double top coat this, or you could go over it with a buffing block to kind of buff out any pieces that are going up after you cure it before top coat. I didn't notice anything too bad sticking up, so after I apply this and cure it, I'm just going to go right in with top coat. So the top coat I'm going to be using is Luminary Nail Systems Empower No Wipe Top Coat. This is a no wipe top coat, so it comes out nice and tack free. So you just go right in. Like I said, you could do 2 coats, or you could buff the nail, or you could just do the 1 coat if you don't mind ever so slightly feeling those little flakies. So after that's been fully cured, here is the finished design. So hope you guys like this video. I just wanted to show you guys the new color of the month, and don't forget you can get this 10% off on my site, The Nail Throne, and through all the USA distributors as well. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, click the bell next to it to be notified when I post, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!